we have to do a rebuild. So this feature was built, I actually know who it was built by, and it leaks, and it leaks all the time. And some of it is easy for me to figure out. Some of it, the homeowners already pulled all the liner up, trying to figure out the low edges. I don't think it's a low edge issue. There's different issues they got. We're gonna take apart this whole upper half, take everything out, put it to the side over here, check our liner in all the spots and all of our transitions, make sure we're good in all those spots. We'll probably put a layer of seam tape on them if there's spots where they don't have good overlapping. We'll then rebuild it. So this is roughly what it looks like. We're gonna change it a little bit.
It's Tuesday and we are in East Meadow. We are working on this. We're rebuilding our water feature. We didn't build it, someone else did, and it's leaked since day one. So we're here, and I said I was gonna stop saying we're here, but that one was worthwhile keeping in. So we are going to take this thing apart, rebuild it. Somewhere there's a leak, and if I get you close, you can see the liner on all the edges have been pulled up everywhere because the homeowner has been fighting with this since the day it was built, trying to figure out why it's leaking. And I did some investigating, and the best I can figure out, it's got to be down here, somewhere in the waterfall. What are we gonna do? We're gonna rebuild it.
We are gonna take this thing apart, take all the rocks and boulder out, put them to the side over here, take all the gravel out, put that to the side, and snap my fingers like this, and maybe you'll see a video right about now of it finished. Not going to look a huge difference in how it looks from existing to new because there's still some limitations. We've got liner and we can only go within the limits of where the liner is and our boulders, but it won't leak. So I'm going to start getting this torn apart. All the gravel is coming out, all the boulders coming out. We're going to then clean and prep everything. I'm going to try and twist and tweak this a little more to put that spill up there actually over there. So I want to turn it kind of sideways and move that hydrangea over a bit. Like that, we have this thing all taken apart. All the boulders are out. And we cleaned the basin area. It's all covered over a piece of rock pad to sit on. But we had a liner, and he had another piece of liner that folded over the top of it, but it didn't have a very big overlap. So assuming it had a spot where the water was getting in and backing underneath it. We are going to now seam it and seam these two pieces together so we don't have that as an issue. Got the area all cleaned up. Used our Firestone, cleaned it. We're getting a can of the other Firestone seaming material, gonna get that prepped in there, get our seaming tape, which is in the bucket, then we'll get our cover tape between the two, and then once we have that, we'll get our waterfall rebuilt and then rebuild the stream. Buckets of all the gravel have now been cleaned out, the basin's all cleaned out. We just need to get this seamed and we'll get moving along. So our spill's set, our two frame rocks are set. We've got our first twist where we have it turn and bump and across. Now we're gonna bring it back around, and we've turned our spill so you won't see it directly on. I think the guys are working on doing some frame rocks on the outside and tucking the edges. Look, John looks so happy.
Who built this mess?
I don't know who built this mess. A couple of low edges, we fixed that. Like a low spot there, we're raising up. Front is all fixed. I'm gonna get some foam in this thing to hold the front of it. The finishing touches are going in. We're cleaning up edges. Got things gravel, just covering over little spots, smoothing out soil and stuff where we moved it around. But we took this apart. We rebuilt this, and we changed it a bit where the angle of where the spill was a little different. Bumped the rock out, turned that in a little, turned it back. So instead of a direct straight line going up, it has a little more twist and turn to it.